Hi, I'm Sally, and I'm going to talk to you today about your natural hair and shampooing your natural hair. My hair is pretty much dirty. I have been like this for the past 2.5 weeks, and I normally shampoo my hair every week, but lately I have I don't know, I just got a little lazy and decided not to shampoo my hair, and I guess because life took over and work, making everybody else beautiful, you know, and taking care of scalp disorders and growing the hair back. So anywho, I'm going to talk to you today about my shampoo, about how do I shampoo my hair. Oh God, why am I rambling for words? My regimen, how I shampoo. So anywho, I shampoo my hair with, this is not it. I shampoo my hair with Lisa Egberry shampoo. This is a cleansing, clarifying, and balanced shampoo. And the pH in this is a 4.5 to a 5.5. And it's the same pH as your hair and your scalp, depending on the body, but it is the same. So it will make the hair feel just a little bit clean. Some people say, well, it made my hair feel hard, but it actually didn't make your hair feel hard. It took your hair down to the lowest pH, or the proper pH is supposed to be at. And so you're not really used to feeling that. You're used to feeling other things on your hair, like moisturizing shampoos, conditioning shampoos, and shampoos that have sulfates in it, and silicones, parabens, and all that. So this product right here does not have any of that in it. Let me turn that around. It doesn't have that in it. And the first ingredient in this shampoo, what I love about this shampoo is that the first ingredient is oil instead of water. When you're using shampoos, when you're thinking about it, the first ingredient in most shampoos you buy on the shelf or in the stores are going to be, because this is on the shelf, most of the shampoos are going to have water first, which we think water is, oh, it's hydrating, you know, it's this and it's that. Well, hydrator, when you think about a hydrator, you think about hydrating the body. You want to moisturize the hair, but you don't want to use, you don't want to have a little allergy problem. So if you see me doing this, I'm not on drugs. I'm just, I'm just rubbing my nose. But you want to use a shampoo that has an oil in it first and not water. How easy is it to find a shampoo that has oil first? Very hard. She's the first one that I've actually found that has an actual oil first instead of water. The next one is going to be Jane Carter, which I have used her products, but hers is not oil. It is deionized water in her product first. And that water is the purest water that you can possibly get. That one and distilled water. Which I'm not going to go into the chemistry of water, which I can break all that down for you in another day. But right now we're going to talk about just shampooing the hair. Like I said, you're looking at my hair in very rare form. My clients will say, oh, your hair is pretty, because I always have it pulled up in like a little bun, and it's up and fluffy and pretty and all of that. But right now it's just all over my head because I'm getting ready to shampoo. So after I shampoo my hair, what I'm going to do is, when I shampoo my hair, excuse me, let me back up a little bit. When I shampoo my hair, I do use my fingers. I do not scratch my scalp. I use my fingers. As I'm shampooing through, I'm pulling with my fingers. I'm not getting my hair and wadding it up all over my head. I'm going through it with my fingers. I'm using my fingers as a comb in my hair. After I shampoo my hair with the shampoo, which I'm going to use different shampoos, so therefore I'm not just going to use Lisa's shampoo. I'm going to use a variety of shampoos, so therefore you all will get an idea, excuse me, of the shampoos or products that are out there on the shelf. Or in stores, natural products. So after I shampoo my hair, I shampoo my hair probably a good, maybe 5 minutes or so. Does it require that? Yes, for me. I have eczema in my scalp. Actually, I have eczema on my skin. So my scalp is my skin. So I shampoo with, no, let me back it up a little bit. When I shampoo, I want to make sure that my scalp is really, really cleansed of debris and pollutants. So I get a good scalp massage in when I'm shampooing my scalp. I do not use any conditioning cleansers because the conditioning cleansers does not remove any buildup or residue that's on my scalp or on my hair. That's pretty much anybody who has any type of scalp disorders. Conditioning cleansers really does not help the scalp or the hair. And a person who has dermatitis or psoriasis, myself like eczema, and or even a yeast on their scalp or dandruff or anything like that, not clarifiers. Oh, why am I rambling? The co-washes, co-washes does not cleanse the scalp, and I'm not scratching, I'm rubbing my scalp. So I don't use my fingernails. I use the bottom of the ball of my tip of my finger. So I do use this type of shampoo, a clarifier. And because I have eczema, I have to go back in and moisturize my scalp and my hair. If I don't, it's going to dry it out. That's another reason why about the water, because water is going to dry out my scalp, and I already have dry skin with the eczema. So you don't want to use a water-based shampoo first. You want to use an oil-based, because the oil is going to lock in the moisture. The water is going to dry it out. Even though it's a hydrator, it's going to dry it out. Just like when you take a shower or a bath, what happens when you get out of the shower? After you bathe and after you've cleansed your body, you get out, you dry off, and then what happens? You dry out. Yes, you dry out. So, and your skin starts to look like it's really ashy, or it looks like it's about to crack. So you have to go in and put a moisturizer back on top of your skin. So you don't want to use oil and water mixture on your hair and scalp as a hydrator. You want to use the moisturizers. So after I shampoo, I follow up with a penetrating deep conditioner. This conditioner from Lisa Eckberry, also it's a deep penetrating protein moisturizer and stabilizing conditioner. Turn that around. And with this one, you already have the added protein in the hair. You want to use a protein that is not that's not a liquid. You don't want anything hard, because when you're using liquid, not conditioners, when you're using liquid proteins, if you use an egg on your hair, what will happen with that egg? It's going to make the hair hard. So say for instance someone's hair is falling out and it's breaking. Oh, you should use a protein conditioner, or you need protein on your hair. Okay, yeah, you do need protein, but you want it to be a cream. You do not want it to be a liquefied protein, because that protein is not, I mean, it's good, but it's not good when it comes down to the natural hair, because the hair is already dry itself. So you want to use something that's going to actually have a smaller molecule and penetrate better, and also moisturize. So you want a protein and a moisturizer mix. You don't want a protein by itself. So with that, I'm going to sit under the dryer for approximately about 10-15 minutes. Let's see what it says right here on her, well, here it says instant conditioner for 60 seconds. But I don't want an instant conditioner. I want something that's going to be a little bit more lasting, which is going to be, like I said, a deeper conditioner. So that's going to be 10 to 15 minutes under the dryer with a plastic cap, or I can go under the steamer with it. Steamer, no cap. So I'm going to sit under the dryer about 10-15 minutes, and after that I'm going to rinse my hair out with lukewarm water, not hot water, not cold water. And the reason why I'm going to go under the dryer or the steamer, not using a towel or walking around with my hair walking around with a towel on my hair for an hour, is because it doesn't do anything. It only does a you only get the time that's allotted. The time that's allotted is all that you need to do. You don't need to walk around the house for 45 minutes. You need to walk around the house for an hour or whatever. Because once your cuticles once they're open with the heat, they're going to close from the cold. So you got to think about that as you're walking around the house for all that time. Your cuticles have closed, so the conditioner is no longer penetrating into your hair shaft. It's just sitting on top of your shaft. It's not going into the cuticles, or it's not going inside of the cortex. So the only way you're going to get that, that actual penetration is from heat. The heat is going to lift your cuticular layer up. It's just like some shingles on the roof. It's going to lift it up, and the conditioner is going to go down inside of your cuticles. So trying to get into the cortex and using itself as a filler. So or fillers are pretty much they're filling in what your hair is missing. That's what a filler is. That's what your conditioner is. So anyway, after the 15 minutes, I'm going to rinse my hair out. After I rinse my hair out, I'm going to follow up with, which I don't have, it's the same thing, but it's Lisa Eckberry's hair vitamins. Once I do that, once I spray that on my hair, I'm going to spray that. I'm going to use this like this spray bottle. I'm going to spray this on my hair, going from the shaft, the hair closest to the shaft, all the way down to the ends of the hair, and I'm going to comb through. So anyway, I'm about to go and shampoo, and once I shampoo, I'll be back with more recordings to show you how to apply the product. Okay, now that I have shampooed my hair, you all are catching me like in really, really rare form. No one has actually ever seen me with my hair wet. So what I'm about to do now is use the conditioner, which I'm about to go under the dryer for about, like I said, 10 to 15 minutes, probably 10. Right here, you can see how much conditioner I have in my hand, and I'm going to use this on panels of my hair, which I'm going to take my hair and I'm going to pull, as you all can see that, taking the conditioner, and I'm making sure that the conditioner is going throughout my entire hair shaft. I'm going to take some more conditioner. Yeah. And I'm going to pull through. So this is basically what I do to any of my clients. And as you see, I had a little tangle, so what did I do? I separated it. My hair is pretty much is not tangled, which it looked like it probably was, but it's not. Do I detangle my hair all the time? No, I don't do anything to make my hair tangle up. Most of the time when you get the tangles in your hair, it's because you're doing certain styles on the hair to actually make it tangle. So I'm pulling, and as you can see the conditioner. Oops, you can see the conditioner actually in my hair. So you want to actually be able to see the conditioner in your hair as you're doing it. Separate and pull. I'm not pulling hard, so don't think I'm pulling my hair really, really hard. She got a little sheddage, which I'm supposed to shed because I have not shampooed my hair. Like I said, in the past 2 weeks, so I'm going to have some sheddage. And let's see if I can do this side over here. Oh, it's missing me because I didn't touch it, so it's kind of mad at me. Pulling through, getting rid of tangles. Let me stoop down here a little bit because I am standing, and stooping down actually makes me look a lot shorter. Yeah, it made me look a little bit short, which I am short. I'm like 5'1", which some people try to discredit me and give me 4'11", which I'm not 4'11". Get a little upset about that. So I'm still working my way through my hair. Yeah, you can't see my face anymore. So back on that side again. And this is my shrinkage. As you can see, my hair is, let's see. My hair is a little bit past my shoulders. It's actually down here somewhere. So yeah, my shrinkage is mad crazy. I don't like my shrinkage, but I love my hair. I won't go back to a relaxer for nothing. So anyway, so now that you've seen me actually apply my product, my conditioner, now I'm applying the conditioner to my edges. Sometimes I feel like you're using an entire bottle on your head because you have so much hair. Just imagine me and my clients. Majority of them use probably a bottle. Not going to name any names though. So now I have applied my conditioner to my hair. And now I'm about to put on a plastic cap so that I can look like I have a jerry curl. And I'm about to sit under the dryer and penetrate. Sounds a little horrible, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go under there and I'm going to allow my hair to get what it's been missing. So now that you've seen that, I've conditioned, I've shampooed, deep conditioned, and you may see another video of me actually putting the moisturizer on my hair and actually getting ready to set it. But you're not going to see my Miss Sealy braids. Negative. No one sees those. So follow me, or you can send me an email at sally@ameliasalon.com. That's Sally, SALLY, at Amelia, AMELIA, Salon, SALON.com. Send me an email on what you all would like to hear, what you would like me to talk about, what would you like me to do, anything dealing with hair loss. There are some subjects that I can touch on and there are some subjects that I can't touch on. being that or seeing that I can't see you all and I really can't give you any information on your hair loss. I can only answer a few questions. But as far as hair growth, shampoos, conditioners, products, and any tips on how to keep your hair hydrated, moisturized, scalp to be moisturized, hydrated, and styling techniques or anything, just send me an email and I will talk about it and we can discuss it. Thank you. Bye.